Hello everyone, welcome back. Well, I don't know if I'm saying welcome back to you, it's more welcome back to me. Yeah, it is I, your favourite sociopath. I am back. It has been a while, it's been like I think 4 months since I last uploaded. I won't get into why I haven't uploaded in such a long period of time. I'm going to make a video addressing that. But yeah, right to it. So, today's video is, like I said, been away for 4 months, so as you know, DSP, Bad News Banal, etc, etc, KO Gaming, has done a lot of shit in between those 4 months that I've not made any videos, and I've been watching going, oh, I could make a video on that easy. I could make a video on that easy. A lot of stuff has mounted up. Now, I'm not going to sit here and like with a scroll going, he did this on November 13th. He did this on November 14th. Not every little bit of news, you know, this isn't the Burnout Bugle. So I just going to, there's a couple of bits that I wanted to address. Something is, the first thing I wanted to address is something that was, I saw on Twitter, that DSP Archives, or Dragon Killer, I believe, sorry if that's wrong, has posted, regarding his forum. So it's a situation regarding his forum. So that's something I want to talk about. I'm going to get into that in a minute. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was kind of just things that I've noticed with his current attitude, how it's got worse over the last 4 months. You know, especially with this KO Gaming situation, which obviously I've not been able to comment on because I can't remember when he started KO Gaming. I'm pretty sure I haven't made a video since KO Gaming. I could be wrong. I definitely haven't spoke about it. But yeah, regardless. Anyway, so they're the two things I wanted to talk about. So first of all, onto the forums. What's Banal done on his forums? You know, people, as usual, haven't been sticking to the regime. And yeah, Phil's got a bit pissed. So people have been posting negative threads and comments and whatnot, which, you know, that's not allowed in Banal Land. In Banal Land, it has to be positive and happy, and you basically have to suck Phil's dick and talk about how great, oh, Phil, you're the innovator of Let's Plays. You're so amazing. Oh, you're like the Stone Cold Steve Austin of Let's Plays. Oh, Phil316 says, oh, I do unedited playthroughs. I don't care what society says. Oh, we're the Let's Play police. Phil, you need to adhere to our rules. No, etc. That's pretty much what the comments have to be. Oh, Phil's awesome. So I'm going to put a screen cap on now so you can see what's been going on. Okay, so basically, it's about KO Gaming. People have been talking shit about KO Gaming, justifiably so. Just a quick little summary of KO Gaming. It's been around for a few months. It only has 5,000 subscribers, which, when you think Phil has 130,000 subscribers on his main channel, it's kind of shocking that, you know, only that many are interested in moving over to this new channel. And the videos only get, you know, a very shit amount of views, a few thousand. So yeah, it definitely was a swing and a miss. And people are basically just saying their opinions in Banal's forums, which obviously no one's allowed to have a negative opinion in the forums. So Phil responded with this. First off, no, not even 2 months is not fucking long enough to judge the performance of a channel. Especially when the only AAA games that released Street Fighter V was a major flop to the common gamer. Most of the ideas that I had for montages were based around Street Fighter V, but the launch was so fucking terrible that I only got about half as much gameplay footage as in I planned for, completely destroying that idea. The next major AAA release is Quantum Break. Then after that, Dark Souls 3. Then maybe the Overwatch beta. Or Doom, Uncharted 4, etc. Give the channel 6 months and see if any actual interest is stirred up. Stop making these threads because I'm seriously tired of the end of the world scenarios and continuously posting up bullshit like this will get you banned from the site. Second, for some reason, people seem to expect tons of videos on KO Gaming. That was never promised, nor even discussed. I always said there would be 1 to 2 videos over there per week. Excuse me. Depending on what the games I'm playing on DSP Gaming were. for some reason, people had some crazy misconception that I'd be pumping out daily videos for a new unproven channel. That would be incredibly stupid. No. Stop doing what pays the pills. I'm going to assume that that's supposed to be bills unless Phil now has a drug problem on top of everything else. When I'm already in financial troubles. You know I'm in financial troubles because I go on staycations and buy loads of shit that I don't need and move house. God, can't you see the trouble I'm in? Third, let's be honest here. I made KO Gaming because I'm in love with Kevin Owens. I mean, because of a group of people screaming for it. Okay, 1 second. No one screamed for KO Gaming. No one screams for Phil. You're not the fucking Backstreet Boys. Nobody is screaming for you. That's probably really an outdated reference, isn't it? You're not the Backstreet Boys. One Direction. You're not One Direction, Phil. No one is screaming for you. At all. At most, I believe that maybe 1 or 2 people said, hey Phil, maybe you should do edited videos. That might get you more popularity. And that's it. And that's him saying screaming for it, but whatever. Oh, this is in all caps, the next bit. We want edited content, not raw playthroughs. That's what's popular now. People are really demanding of Phil. We want better reviews with full gameplay footage. This is not in caps now. People are a bit more calm when they're asking for this next bit. We want better reviews with full gameplay footage, but they get lost in the shuffle on DSP Gaming. Again, I can never imagine a fan saying they get lost in the shuffle on DSP Gaming. I've only ever heard Phil say that like 50 million times. That's a Phil. We want more reaction / thoughts on games because you rarely put out reviews anymore. So what did I do? Yes, what did he do? Let's find out. Hang on. Turn the page. 1. Made a new channel just for edited content to avoid getting lost on DSP Gaming. 2. Made edited montages of the best moments in my raw gameplay, both of the style of everything mixed together and specific to one game. 3. I started reviewing games far more often, drastically upped the production value of the reviews, and started doing more first impression / mini reviews for things that didn't warrant a full one. What happened? An initial influx of people checked out all the stuff. Within 3 weeks, despite having almost 5k subs, which isn't very many by the way, considering you have 130,000, we'll move on, barely half of those continued to check out the video content on the channel. The only people complaining when I cut back on things like hits of the weeks were detractors. And they're still the only people bringing it up. Nobody else cares. Or they're enjoying things like SVV, UFC 2 specific montages, which I replaced it. See a pattern here? The vocal minority, the people that scream the loudest, usually are all wrong. Or are doing it for a reason. I strongly suspect that most people asking for the King of Stuff on KO Gaming. The King of Stuff? What the fuck is that? I've not heard of that one. That's really... Okay. On KO Gaming weren't people who were ever going to watch it anyway. They wanted me to waste my time on something that ultimately wasn't going to turn up as productive. Honestly, I think the idea behind KO Gaming works. Really? Well, I'd say it doesn't. But only if it's something that's allowed to gradually grow over time. How gradually? Fucking hell, what is it? Like a plant? Or a tree? As in, if it gets hammered into people's heads, a bit more of that dictator, a bit more brainwashing, that my reviews and ed stuff are over there, yeah, why does that need to be hammered into people's heads? You literally came up and said, this is my new channel where my edit stuff. Why does it have to be hammered into people's heads? Are your fans that stupid? Well, scratch that, I spoke to a lot of your fans, they are stupid. But, like... if you come up and go, okay, I do edited reviews and such on KO Gaming, are people like, tell me that 5 times and I might take it in. Click the link, fans. Etc. Anyway, that my reviews and stuff over there, they'll check it out by the end of the year. It takes his fans a year to learn that they have to go to this new channel for review and edit stuff. Man, that's some slow-ass fans. Especially when my year-end series, or urine series, are not on DSP Gaming anymore. Ooh! So far in 2016, outside of Street Fighter V, which is more for a niche audience at this point in my viewer base, nothing has been must-see. None of your content is must-see, mate. I'm sorry, no Let's Play is must-see. Don't get me wrong, I've been entertained by Let's Plays, as you know I do I do Let's Plays. Getting so angry, my voice is cracking. I do Let's Plays, but I would never say a Let's Play is must-see. It is genuinely just someone talking over a game. It can be entertaining, of course. But, you know, it's not fucking you know, a new Star Wars movie or anything. But anyway, in regards to gaming, you could have had your eyes closed and missed out on nothing. You need high-profile, popular releases to garner attention for a new channel to move. And it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, I totally disagree with that. You don't... I mean, it would help, but it also depends on your personality. You're just a dickhead. I'll get into more on that sort of thing in a second. Right, now this next part is the final 2 lines of this section. I'm going to come back to this in a minute. Now, I'm laying down the law. Ooh, no more naysayer threads like this until a lengthy amount of time has been allowed to pass. So, what? So what would you say, like a year, you said, is about a lengthy amount of time to pass? That's when all your fans will get into their head that there's a new channel. So when a year's passed and it's still failing, you're saying it's fine for naysayers to put negative threads. Remember everyone, next March it's fine to post negative threads on the King of Hate forum regarding the failure of KO Gaming. He's fine with it. It turns into nothing but more fuel for detractors to come in here and shit on everything. You know better. What, your fans know better? The same fans that take a year to go to a new channel that you're asking them to go to. Do they really know better? Right, now I'm going to go back to that last 2 lines in a minute because it's a big part of my next topic that I'm going to talk about. So what Phil has done, and again, this is thanks to DSP Archives that this has brought to my attention, is he logged in to someone else's account on the forum. Now, I don't know who this guy is. I assume he said something negative, so Phil has logged in as him and posted this. And people will go, well, what's the proof that Phil has posted this? Just read this. I'm going to do it in Phil's voice as well. So, hello everyone. Phil here from KO Gaming. Okay, that doesn't say that, but hello everyone. I am a sock account. I use a proxy to return to these forums, even though I've been banned numerous times, and only have negative things to say, because I'm actually a well-known detractor. Phil, however, I expect you to be so stupid that you'll read a thread like this and believe me, because I tell such a sweet sob story and there's no way I could possibly be lying. Don't be gullible, question everything and report threads like this to mods. So Phil is basically logging in as other people and, you know, slagging off his fans for being idiots, basically, for falling for stuff. Okay, also, I don't have to say what kind of a line this crosses. I mean, I don't know whether he's even allowed to do that. I'm not up on this sort of thing. I'd imagine there's probably something in place which says you can't go into someone's account and post shit. But what a cult mentality that this forum is. I've said it before, and this it's just a whole new level now. It's like he's literally going and putting words into people's mouths now, logging in as fucking people, and I know basically he's backing himself up, but he's done it to such an obvious extent. I'm sure he's not even trying to hide the fact that that's him doing that. But, you know, it is literally like sticking his hand up someone's arse and moving their mouth. Just because it's your forum does not give you that right. You know, you can ban people left, right, and centre all day for anyone who's being negative to you. And, you know, I think there's a line. I mean, if someone comes on and it's like, hey, Phil, you're a fatty boom boom and your girlfriend's 16 or whatever. Yeah, fine. You know, block it. That's kind of like an insult. You know, it's kind of true. You know, you do eat a lot of fast food, just saying. But people that are offering genuine criticism, like, I think KO Gamer's not doing very well, mate. You know, it's a dead channel. Maybe you should try this or whatever. Total overreaction. And the thing is, you pay no attention to the people that are actually there to use your forums for positive stuff. Why don't you just ignore the drama threads? Well, who cares if loads of people go onto them or whatever? You give them more attention than you give anything else. So if any of your like long-term viewers want any kind of reaction out of you, you know, and you're reacting like that, going, look how the way he's talking to this guy who's just offering him a bit of advice. People are going to turn. You know, you've not got the luxury of being able to piss people off anymore, man. You've not got that luxury. You're struggling. Look at your whole business structure. This is what makes me laugh. If you think about it, this is how I'd do it if I was Phil. First of all, I wouldn't have had such a bad attitude to get in this situation. But let's say, for whatever reason, not that this would ever happen, let's say Phil went, oh, MrLewdacris, I want you to be my manager and show me how to run my YouTube channel. First of all, I'd be like, well, no, obviously. But let's say I did. Here's how I would run Phil's YouTube channel. I'd be like, first of all, KO Gaming, gone. fuck it, leave it. It's dead. It was a stupid idea. Boosh, gone. Then I'd go, right, Phil, let's look at your current upload schedule. Oh, 50 videos a day. Not happening. Here's what's happening, right? You can upload nearly as much footage. So let's say you film an hour's worth of footage. I've got an hour's worth of footage of a game. Phil will go 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and upload 6 videos. I'll be like, no, Phil, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. 3 videos, all at 20 minutes. Upload that. Oh, but then I'm going to get less views. Something you've got to work on. It's something you've got to work on because there's no credibility in what you're doing now, and you're gradually, with your attitude and your business model, driving down views. You basically, okay, so let's say you've got 300 people that watch your videos. There's probably a bit more than that, but let's say you've got 300. You've got 130,000, but you've got 300 people that watch your videos. Now, you upload 10 videos of Street Fighter, and the same person will watch part 1, part 2, part 3, all the way to part 10, that same one person, and that will give you more views. That will give you 10 views over the space of 10 videos, rather than, say, if you split it into, I don't know, 2 videos, 2 views. But more people would come and watch your channel because they're not getting their inboxes spammed. Basically, with your current business model, like, you're spamming people's inboxes with unedited gameplay, with, like, lashings of e-begging and drama videos. So no one's going to want to go to that. Whereas if people are like, oh, Phil's uploaded 4 videos today, what are they? Right, he's got 3 20-minute videos of his latest game he's playing, and with the KO Gaming stuff, I would bring that over to your new channel, Hits of the Week. Guarantee you it'd get more views on DSP Gaming. And eventually your views would rise because more people would subscribe. Obviously you've got to work on the attitude for people to come back. But these are things that aren't going to happen. This is just what I would do if I was in your situation. But you're too fucking stupid and too fucking lazy that it's easier for you to just splice those fucking videos and just milk that's what you're doing. You're milking dry the last few people you've got. Oh, watch all 32 videos I've uploaded today, please! And also, when you get to the end of that, there's a video asking for you to donate to me, because I need fucking money, and if you give me enough money, I'll do a marathon of some random-ass game. Oh, and then you'll see me next week complaining I'm broke on money again, but midweek I would have ordered a fucking $60 pizza or something ridiculous. And I still have the audacity to tell you morons that I need money. But obviously Phil knows you're all idiots because it takes you a year to go and subscribe to a new channel, so he's got no problem taking money off you idiots. Right, so there's that. Now, his attitude. I think that Phil thinks he is in the WWE. I think he largely thinks he's CM Punk or Kevin Owens or some bullshit, KO Gaming. He probably thinks he's Kevin Owens, I don't know. He likes to think that he's a non-conformist badass. At the end of the day, you can't be badass when you're sitting on your ass playing computer games. You're lazy. You refusing to edit is laziness. It's not badass. It's just, oh, I've always been the guy that does it my way. Why is your way always the lazy way? Bit of a coincidence. But, you know, whatever. And I think it showed more than ever now that it's getting worse with the whole Alpha Omega Sin thing. It just made me laugh that he basically came out and went, right, I'm not having this. And it goes back to this thing that I said before, where, just here, where he says, now I'm laying down the law, no more naysayer thread, this is a lengthy amount of time has been allowed to pass, blah, blah, blah. It's just like this. It's like he's doing a promo or something. Like, when he came out and he was like, that's it, I've had it. There's shit I can say on other YouTubers. There's shit I can say. I can cut a great promo on other YouTubers. Phil has had it. I'm not being that guy that's pushed around anymore. Mate, this is YouTube. This is fucking YouTube. This isn't the schoolyard. Someone is saying bad things about you because you're a bad person. You make bad decisions. You treat people badly. People say negative stuff about you based on fact. That's simple. And people are saying that, and you're coming out and going, oh, fuck him, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you just change your attitude? Then no one would have ammunition on you. It's not like oh, this person said that I did this, and there's evidence to back it up. Well, I'm going to make a rant video saying he's a fucking asshole. Like, I'm not going to be a bitch anymore. What, you're going to sit down on your couch and yell at them and wave your arms like a man? Like, fucking hell, mate. Seriously, it's pathetic. What are you, like 40 years old or some shit? And you sat on your couch waving your arms around like, I mean, I know I'm sat in a chair or whatever, like having to go at you, but I'm trying to help. Really? I'm trying to help. But I mean, like, I just don't get it. And the way you were like, oh, obviously I'm not going to go after everyone. Like, of course you're not. Of course, this is a nice little bit of cash for you, isn't it? This is like, oh, I'm not going to go after anyone. Only credible YouTubers. People like Alpha Omega Sin, who, if you make a video going, huge video, must see, Phil calls out Alpha Omega Sin, with ads. There's ads on this video. Yeah, of course, you're going to get loads of views with shit like that. Not faulting you for doing that to some degree. It works. It does. But at the same time, is that what the route you want to go down? You might as well just do drama videos non-stop. Forget gaming. It's just... It's not credible, and it's going to dig you a deeper hole, because the thing is, you can't argue logically. People come at you with logic, and the way you win anything is you do have... the few people you have left mainly are idiots who you brainwash. It's very clever. It is really clever the way he brainwashes people. It's basically a string of twisting the truth ever so slightly over time to the point where it becomes a lie, but to him, he's saying it like he believes it, and his fans... I've been in arguments with so many of his fanboys, and it is literally like you're arguing with Phil. It's like they will come at you with what he says. He's... Basically, he'll just argue, oh, this person said this, but they didn't exactly say that. But he's telling them, fans are too stupid to go and check for themselves, so they'll just take Phil's word for it. You know, it's like, say if Phil saw this video, and not that he would, because I'm not exactly a big name like Alpha Omega Sin. Let's say I was. Let's say I had 100,000 subscribers and it was worth Phil going after me. Let's say Phil saw this video. I guarantee you, instead of coming after him at points saying he said this, well, it's wrong because of this, well, look, there's evidence proving this wrong, he'd go like this, he'd go, MrLewdacris made a video and he basically said that I'm a fat child molester, which is wrong. Oh, how can he? And he was racist in his video. And his fans would be like, I won't watch the video for myself, but I'd agree with Phil. Yeah, fuck him. And then I'd have like loads of Phil people, like, well, not as many, all 5 of them would come here and be like, yeah, leave Phil alone. But, you know, that's pretty much how he works on it's much more complex than that. My point is this, don't make out like, you know, you're some tough hard man, and do you think for 1 second that someone like Alpha Omega Sin saw that video going, oh my god, oh, Phil's not having it anymore, oh god, I thought he was an easy person to bully. But no, oh god, if I say nasty things, he's going to come and, like, fucking rant about me. Oh, no one cares, man. You've got no credibility. You're a fucking moron. Your YouTube career's dying. You're having to beg, so don't make out like successful. And your fan base is, you know, I'm not going to, like, blanket statement it, but it's a good 95% morons. Pretty much 100% of them I spoke to are morons. I'm saying there's probably some smart ones out there. Don't know why the smart ones would think dick jokes and stuff are funny, but... hey ho, there you go. Anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to say pretty much, guys. As always, leave me your comments below and stuff. Again, I will have a video coming up hopefully soonish. It's just explaining where I've been. Basically, look, it all sums up to this, just quickly. The video will go into more detail. Work, computer issues, just a lack of interest in YouTube altogether. And also, I've gone back to my Let's Play channel and started to reboot that a bit, because I've been having a bit of fun playing games again and stuff. I don't put ads on my Let's Play videos, just so you know. It's not a career, it's a hobby. Yeah, at the minute, but once my Patreon's up and running, hopefully I'll be able to make a living off it, so we'll see. Yeah, anyway guys, thank you for watching, sorry for the delay, thank you for your patience, and until next time, have a terrific day everybody.